a damn message. What is that?
That's N guy saying he needs to wind down.
Okay. We got a little too wrapped up.
Is that why you hear the bong gurgling sounds? Is in guys winding down?
Yeah, yeah.
Moment? All right.
Oh, sure. It's
Well, I'm sure it's 420 somewhere in the world.
Always.
You know, I was in a meeting at PopCap, and somebody made a 420 reference, and only 2 people out of about 9 in the room got the joke, and I thought that was fairly a universally understood joke.
And it's like little kids saying 69. And someone's like, what does that mean? Just so that was my daughter saying, what does that mean?
So are we done here?
Yeah, we be done. That's all. We have to go out with ceremonial fart sounds, alternate all through us. So we're going to ask you, N guy, to give us a nice, juicy, wet one.
He doesn't want to play that game.
All right, it's your turn.
No, I did play it. It was silent but deadly.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Jeff,
I actually heard crickets. I
heard
swear to God,
crickets too. What was that? Yeah. Wow. That wasn't a special effect. That was hilarious. Are there actually some crickets going in someone's house right now?
I mean, if there
I hear
were,
it too, actually. That's got to be some Georgia shit.
That's just our podcast.
I would normally say that would be me, except it's raining outside. So.
Yeah, no, that was some kind of meta-editorial comment going on there.
They're actually here in my place, dude.
Wow.
They're probably up in the fucking attic or something.
That's weird.
They're totally here.
All right, so I guess I'm supposed to just go like...
Yep, Robert.
Right? Is that what we're talking about? Okay.
And we out.
Wow. So that's it, huh? We're done?
Yeah.
Hey, that was fun. Let's do it again next year.
Let's do it again next year. But
we'll see everybody in 2011.
You ever go into the bathroom at your place of work or something, and someone is just taking like a fucking diabolical shit, and you want to call it a number 3, and you walk in, and the first thing you do is like, oh my god! But then another coworker looks at you and is like, dude, you gotta chill, man. Like, not like it could be like Ken Levine doing it or something, but like you can hurt someone's feelings. But it's like I just tend to think if you're doing a shit that's that diabolical, you got to be fucking like ready for someone to fucking call it for how putrid it is.
That's not cool, man. I'm kind of like Larry David on Curb Your Enthusiasm that way. I do that at home, you know.
You save your shits for home? There has to be some time. Yeah. You were that kid in high school, dude, who would have to get a pass to go home. I'm sick. He's sick like 2 times a week because he has to take a shit without someone...
I have good control.
Jeff
There's an
Green's
episode
got a butthole and turds come out of it.
Jesus, this conversation is insane.
Yeah, it's gotten bad fast. There's an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where he leaves a wedding. He leaves his best friend's daughter's wedding because he has to take a shit, and he won't do it. He has to do it at home. And later, his friend calls him on it. You left my daughter's wedding to take a shit, Larry?
He's got like something wrong with his butthole though, and it takes him like a whole roll of paper to wipe or something. So he has to go home to do it. Take a shower afterward.
I need my privacy. I don't want to be making noises and things in public like that. That's just not.
That's why you save the flush. You flush at the exact same time. There's like a.
You could do that. You could do the courtesy flush. Yeah.
But you know what I found? We'll talk next time. I started eating right, and also we talked to Robert about cooking because I look up to Robert. It's like I always think in my head, like, would Robert approve of this? Would
you would be surprised how many people think that way.
But when you eat fucking right and you eat a bunch of vegetables and lean proteins, you shit it's like a fucking deer or something. It's just like a no-wipe hard log, and it comes out like clockwork. You don't even need toilet paper. And then you don't have to worry about, the sound and shit anymore.
Oh, my God.
But if you're eating that bullshit and microwaving stuff like I used to, That's when you get the fucking orchestra.
You could tell that this is what Sean wanted to talk about the whole time. He was just waiting till the exit so he could talk about his improved feces.
Saying, let it be known, kids, start eating right, and your shits will treat you right.
If you learn one thing from out of the game today, it's that.